amazing part that you got now. Yoshi. I hate like. Okay, cool.
Like Marjorie Taylor Greene, ROTHSCHILD, a conspiracy theorist, every bone in her body. Well, last year, she posted that at the protest, if you go, it's going to be infiltrated by feds or Fed assets. So watch out, because you don't know who's next to you. Also, dramatically, since January 6th, and that was the protest, the Godfather of all protests. And one of the organizers of the pro-Trump Stop the Steal rallies that have happened all over the country, what he said, Justin Stockton, the right has zero interest in repeating anything that even remotely resembles January 6th. Where when you talk about a protest movement, probably the most dangerous protest we've ever had. And you have a research fellow at George Washington University, John Lewis, who's studying this stuff. And he said the farther away we get from January 6th, the more it's being recognized as a unique storm of events after circumstances. And in January 2020, tens of thousands of gun owners, militia members were on the street. We go forward to January 2021, a few hundred. And there is simply a lot of disgust, a lot of depression, claims of the stolen 2020 election, which animated, which really engage Republican candidates and grassroots groups. You know what? That's falling away. That they said were and lost. And of course, she's, I think, one of the few that filed a lawsuit to have the election overturned. And she was the only one, I think, in the country this last election that did that. She couldn't get lawyers initially. So it was a really sort of a half-hearted, let's file the election. And there was a huge protest. Her election was stolen. 200 people showed up. That's it. There was the protest. And here's what was missing, too, when you look at all these protests. There's no Donald Trump. And keep in mind, and this may be the big one, what has happened since January 6th. And this is everybody, participants, observers, social scientists, political scientists, look what's happened since January 6th. The enforcement crackdowns, the congressional investigations. You've got the Proud Boys at the Open Keepers. They were 800 people were arrested at the Capitol.
Ask anybody. I love lesbians.
Was the result of what happened inside the Capitol.
Really? As people.
You've got people going to jail for 15 years. You've got people being charged with sedition. Oh, that tends to calm you down. Okay, maybe I don't want to show up at a protest. Why? We know how illegal what they're doing, and years in prison, even though I'm right. High-profile prosecutions have really tamped down the number of protests. And to give an example, we were told there was going to be a rally last night at Mar-a-Lago. Remember that? The word rally was used. You know what it was? 500 people invited to a private event in the ballroom at Mar-a-Lago. Marjorie Taylor Greene, who was there. Roger Stone was there. Mike Lindell was there. As a matter of fact, you know how you hand out party favors at these events? Everybody got a pillow, which was pretty neat. I would have gone just for that. Oh, yes. Coming up, we've got medical news with Dr. Jim Keeney, which I always enjoy doing because I love talking about diseases that kill you. And we've got a few more killer diseases. You're all heart. I'm all heart. By the way, Jim and I, we talk all the time anyway off the air. This is what I talk about anyway. Let's check in with Jennifer Jones-Lee, live in the KFI 24-hour newsroom.
Former President Trump has pleaded not guilty in New York to 34 felony counts of murder committed is fearlessly defending the country from those who seek to destroy it. Trump is the first former president ever to be criminally charged. Now, he scored a win in another case while he was appearing in court in New York. An appeals court ordered porn actress Stormy Daniels to family's apartment building in the Wilshire area. Police say Derek Clay was last seen yesterday in the courtyard of the apartment complex on Crenshaw. He's black, about 5 feet tall, 130 pounds, wearing a gray t-shirt, a gray sweater, and dark pants. You can see a picture of the boy on our website, kfiam640.com/missing. The LA County Board of Supervisors is pushing forward with a proposal to cut jail population by moving mentally ill inmates into their own care beds. Board Chair Janet Hahn says the beds are for severely ill people who will not just be released into the public to fend for themselves.
We've got people in our jails with serious mental health needs, serious, and they are not getting the help or the care that they need.
Board member Catherine Barger says about 47% of all LA County inmates suffer from some form of mental illness. The board says they can no longer ignore the problem. A man from Connecticut has been charged with murder for a fatal shooting in a Trader Joe's parking lot in West Hills. The shooting Saturday afternoon happened during what police say was an apparent drug deal gone wrong. One person was killed. Flight data recorders have been recovered from the 2 Black Hawk helicopters.
The black boxes have been sent to Fort Rucker, Alabama for further analysis. The Army also has released the names of the 9 soldiers who died in the accident that happened during a nighttime training mission.
Looking through piles of plastic.
Last year alone, they took on over 130 tons from the Pacific garbage patch.
Biofusion CEO Heidi Kujawa stood next to 15-plus feet high mounds of flattened plastic, enough to fill the back portion of their warehouse in Gardena. Heidi says the plastic is the kind that can't be recycled. The stuff would normally end up
In the landfill or incinerated.
But Biofusion has taken the plastic, compressed it with technology and a machine the company developed to create cinder block-like things called BiBlock.
22 pounds of plastic makes a 22-pound block.
They're lighter than a concrete counterpart and more durable.
And remember, plastic was intentionally designed to be strong. It was never designed to be ready to go away.
The multicolored blocks have been used to help build homes, bus depots, and most recently, a bench installed at a park in Inglewood. The bench used more than a ton of plastic waste. For more, you can go to SpectrumNews1.com. So Quan, KFI News, will get a look at your drive on the 5 after Sports with Wayne.
The Lakers got past the Utah Jazz in overtime. LeBron James scored 37 points in the 135-133 victory. And today, it's all LA. The Lakers and Clippers play each other at 7 live on 8, and they get a day off. The Angels were trounced by the Seattle Mariners to $75,000 or more. And a couple things have happened. You have a ton of equity because the value of your home increased over the last few years. And mortgage interest rates have gone down. So put all that together and the time to borrow money. You need $75,000 or more, let me suggest HMS Capital. They can help you borrow the money with the equity that you built. And obviously, it doesn't matter what you want the money for, consolidating debt, home improvements, whatever. HMS Capital, certainly in my opinion, is where you go. This is where I went with 2 mortgages over the last few years. No appraisal or credit reports needs to apply. HMS Capital, call 833-255-5698, hmscapital.com.
SoCal weather from KFI. We've got a sunny day shaping up. Highs will be in the mid to upper 60s. A little bit warmer, easy right at 80.
How you doing? Where's Mr. Johnson? Lansing?
South 5, it was actually almost underneath the 91. We could just barely see it. But that cargo lane was blocked, so a lot of activity. The South 5 itself, really not too bad. It does get slow.
Damn.
91. It'll stay that way.
You're fucking smart.
But after that, you should be okay. So again, just watch.
Don't you think he was like, dude, can you cut out that fucking age shit?
We're flying up the 605. We're trying to get to the West 210 at Irwindale. It's kind of a long plane drop there. I know it's fuzzy from the flowing coming away from the 57. And a little bit better news now if you're just starting up to get.
He returned 96. Age 36 with 32 game filmmakers.
South 405 at Burbank lasted a while. So that South 405 now coming across the San Fernando Valleys, kind of slow a little bit south of Sherman Way, but not as
What did he put from 99 to 2000?
A lot more coming up. They'll go away.
When did he have a fucking career? 99.
You probably already
What was
know.
this?
Dennis Jones is one of the best ways to learn a language.
80, blah, 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 blah. Like, for who else did he play? He didn't know one, right? Yeah, whatever. He got a paper cut or some shit. No one gives a shit about that. All right, for channel leaders and coaching, was it player coach?
Rosetta Stone's lifetime unlimited subscription. Visit rosettastone.com today to purchase once and learn for life. Rosetta Stone, how language is learned. Hey, it's WDC, my first choice KFI listeners, for your amazing loyalty. So from now until April 16th, you can earn up to $4,000 in WDC rewards when you shop in one or more departments. Up to $4,000 in rewards credit towards your next purchase from now to April 16th. Visit your local WDC for details or go to WDCappliances.com, WDCappliances.com. Evan Fiala and your LA Kings take on Jack Eichel and the Vegas Golden Knights tomorrow at 7 p.m. Watch live on another eventful night, Bruce. It sure is, Ron. Steve has been flailing everywhere, struggling with his conception. His wife, Michelle, is as tense as a fiddle string trying to contain her rage. Michelle's rolling Steve over. There he goes, and the mask is off. The whole mind is snoring. Michelle throws an elbow. Now Michelle, she's leaving for the couch, picking her places that he's just 100 pounds less.
Their logo hasn't changed in a long time.
Struggle. Get inspired. Absolutely, Bruce. Inspire is a sleep apnea treatment that gives you comfortable, restful sleep with the click of a remote. That's right, the button. As you sleep, Inspire keeps you breathing normally and sleeping peacefully. There's no mask and no hose. Just sleep. Learn more at inspiresleep.com. That's inspiresleep.com.
You're gonna win that bitch someday. You're over here like looking at their logo.
Celebrate Easter with a little help from Stater Brothers. We make it easy with the freshest spring vegetables and delicious holiday hams and roasts. Our juicy bone and Smithfield spiral slice half hams are just $1.99 a pound. Your family will love our fresh bone and ribeye roast. Now just $5.99 a pound. Perfect with fresh asparagus and Brussels sprouts at $1.99 a pound. Or freshly prepared sides and party trays from our service deli. And don't forget your favorite wine and fresh flowers. Happy Easter from Stater Brothers Market.
If you get hurt in an accident, choose the law firm with the experience to win. Choose Jacoby and Myers.
KFI AM 640.
The news, what it means, why it matters.
They're gonna upload this thing.
Live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. Bill Handel on a Wednesday morning, April 5th. Some of the stories we are covering this morning. Of course, Donald Trump pleading not guilty to 34 counts in New York yesterday.
Are you done?
And more storms going across the country. Another bunch of tornadoes. Unfortunately, more deaths, more casualties. I mean, it's been really, really rough this season. And before we get to Jim McKinney, a chance for you to win some money. Now, your chance to win $1,000. Just enter the nationwide keywords on our website, Bills. That's Bills, Bills. Enter it now at KFIAM640.com/cash. Powered by Sweet James Accident Attorney. If you're hurt in an accident, winning is everything. Call the winning attorneys at Sweet James. 800-500-5200. That's 800-500-5200 or sweetjames.com. And a quick reminder not to text the keyword because if you've won and you text the keyword, you haven't won. You have to enter the keyword online at KFIAM640.com/cash. Winners are notified only by email, so keep an eye out for if you have two eyes, both of them. You may also want to check for spam and or junk folders, see if